Oh, you know what I need? I need this chats. I need the chats. Okay. There we go. There we fucking go. There we fucking go. What's going on, everybody? What is going on? Let's turn this down some. Woo, 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 woo. I need my back brace now, baby. I had me a nice lunch. What's up, Pamela? I got me a nice lunch. I got to hang with some of my followers from my Patreon. Ooh. Shit. Alright. Let me put my hand brace on. Comfortable, because we gonna be here for a minute, okay? Whew. All right. Now my back feel good and everything. Whew. Bitch, I'm about high as hell. Okay. Hey there, Chris. What is up, Brenda? Timing. You should come join us. Ooh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, what did I do? There we go. You waved, you hugged him, you gave him a high five. You hugged him, because we're going to hug. Following your lead, Cove hugged you back and held on for a few seconds longer after you let go. Let me make sure, hold on, let me make sure I'm fucking recording. Because I'm going to be so fucking tight. I'm going to be so fucking tight if I did not record this shit. Because I done recorded every one of them. Let me see. Let me go to my page and see if I shit recording. Where the fuck? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Bam. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. What's up, Jonathan? Oh, I found it. Okay, I found it. I found it. Live recordings. Ooh, you know what? Ooh, we're gonna mute that. You know what? I don't know if it recorded. What's today? Did I play this game yesterday? Oh no, I don't think my video recorded. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was so afraid that I wasn't recording. Oh boy. And I'm also fried. So I'm pretty sure I figured out I was recording, but I was just like, bitch, I don't think he was recording. But I digress. Boy. And I'm also fried. So I'm pretty sure I figured out I was recording, but I was just like, bitch, I don't think he was recording. But I digress. We are back. We are fucking back. Wait, hold on. I don't. We are fucking back. Wait, hold on. I don't want that. I want that. Bam. and then I want that. Bam. Okay. And I sent you back, and he held on for a few seconds longer after you let go. Oh my God. His eyes shone brightly at you when you did part, sending your heart aflutter. Oh my God. And then, as Cole's cheeks flushed, he couldn't quite meet your gaze. He didn't speak, but you felt that if he did, he would be tripping over his own tongue. Oh my God! You notice Mr. Holden was taking in the scene. You know Mr. Holden was taking in the scene of you and Cove with a self-satisfied smile. Oh no, I finished my shake. Cole followed your line of sight and shot his dad an unimpressed look. For a moment, Mr. Holden seemed like he had a thought dancing on the tip of his tongue, but he decided to keep it to himself. Yeah, this shit done. I'm trying. So, what are you up to today? Me and Cove are meeting some friends later. We're gonna paint the town red. Oh shit, we going out on a day, beach? Exciting! They won't know what hit them. Cole shook his head disapprovingly, but you knew him well enough to tell that he was entertained by your notion. Yawning, Mr. Holden stretched his arms over his head. My boy and I have just been waiting around to see what the new neighbors are like. It was definitely his idea. I don't know how you're not interested in this. It's big news. Besides, it only be polite to greet the new folks in town. What's going on, Sid? Maybe it'll be a single dad in the sun. You've been here too long. If seeing a new person in a condo is what you consider an exciting development. Hey, boo, hey! Thank you for the likes. Yes, I'm dying to see the newcomers. Your response was a shrug. Well, anyone has to be better than... Hey, thank you for the likes. Yes, I'm dying to see the newcomers. Your response was a shrug. Well, anyone has to be better than... Let's do this. Your response was a shrug. Well, anyone has to be better than... Let's do this. Yeah. College now. She goes by Liz. Or any name. Let's see. Cole's mom. I don't know. I guess Cole's mom is okay. I don't fucking know. I don't know. It's been busy. It's been real. It's been messy. It's been fun. I'm loving it. I love this game. I love this game. I really do. I really do. I didn't expect it to love it like this, but it's so fucking cute. Oh, bitch, it is raining outside. It is storming outside. Cole put a reassuring hand on his dad's shoulder. No, they didn't age his ass at all. Oh my God. And the mothers. They not aged neither. You can still make the most of your life before it's too late. What? Hey, Seed, how are you? How old do you think I am? I am not that old. Okay. Maybe I am. Mr. Holden took one more glance at the currently vacant building and sighed dramatically. When he turned back to you and Cove, his whole body seemed deflated. I'm so glad I took a chance on this game too. I really am. There's no sign of them, and I still need to head over to work soon. Cove gave his dad a few reassuring pats on the back. Okay, I promise to keep an eye out. I can text you if anything happens. Really? What's up, second?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, only until I have to meet up with Terry and Miranda. Would that still work? With a wide grin breaking out on his face, Mr. Holden looked absolutely thrilled to have his nosiness enabled. That works. He moved to firmly place both hands on overcoat shoulders, fixing his child with a firm stare. Son, you are my true ally in this world. Yo, his dad is so fucking dramatic. I cannot. Mr. Holden stood up straighter, letting Cove go. He looked reinvigorated. What are you talking about, Zigzag? Anyway, okay. With that settled, I'll go make some money. That's always been the one thing I do best. Damn, Dad. Yikes. Mr. Holden headed off to the garage with a big wave goodbye. Cole smiled the whole time you both watched his dad leave. Yeah, the dad, actually both parents have been acting less sketchy. Both of them. Yeah. Yeah. You really liked Mr. Holden now. Mr. Holden was one of your favorite people. Yeah, I think we like him. I think, nah, yeah, we like him. He's grown on me. The dad has grown on me. It's so funny that you asked me that when I had to answer a question about the dad. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, the mom left. She's back home. And he just got back from maybe like being with his mom for a few months. So yeah, it's new. They haven't seen each other in a minute. What's up, Lego? As soon as he was out of sight, Cove sighed lightly. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, just not looking forward to waiting. Guess I'll be hanging around the street for a while. Why don't I say this? Yeah, here we go. Curiosity about the new tenant was getting the better of you, and you just figured that the wait wouldn't be too much longer. And besides, you just couldn't leave Cove. Aw, of course. I like keeping you company, remember? Oh my god, are we gonna talk? He stared at you a moment, smiling softly and thinking about his response. Ooh, I like that too. Cove put his hands on your shoulders, gripping you solidly, but not enough to hurt. His eyes fixated on you just as firmly. He was serious. Chris, you're my true... Oh my god. Oh my god. You're my true ally in this world. Oh my god. Oh, Sid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bitch. That got a fair amount of chuckles from you. He grinned, the stoicism fading into amusement. I don't think he was laughing. I think he meant that. I don't fucking know.
Thank you.
Oh, you're always good to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't help myself. Yes, bitch. Well, good then. I don't know what I would do without you. Oh my god. But, I just want to make it perfectly motherfucking known that you not telling me what you doing for college is real fucking shady. It's real shady. Why the fuck you not telling me what you doing? Why are you avoiding the college subject? You talk about I'm your true ally, but you won't even tell me what you doing for college, bitch. Don't think I forgot. The fuck? Yes. Yes. And he been avoiding. Like, oh no, bitch. No. So yeah, we gonna see what's up, beach. Uh-huh. The smile on his face reached his eyes and it made you feel electric. Ooh. And then he let go of you. Cove stepped over to his porch steps lazily. What's up, Shyla? Taking a seat and leaning back on his arms. Our watch begins. Nodding in agreement, you joined Cove on the front porch steps. You both sat there in comfortable familiarity as you settled in for the waiting game on the new tenants. The neighborhood was quiet, and you sighed contentedly, closing your eyes and feeling the light breeze. Eventually, you perked up at the sound of a car. A taxi followed the noise, turning onto your street. Cove's eyebrows raised at the sight. He sat up straight on the stoop.
Oh,
This has to be them, right? The only people who come out here live here. It has to be. Now that they were here, you couldn't help but feel just a bit curious. You wondered what kind of person would be living in the neighborhood for the summer. The taxi pulled to a stop as you expected in front of the now empty condo. It was on the same side of the street as your house, a few buildings further up. Uh-oh. Without getting to his feet, Cole tried leaning and tilting his head to get a view of the passenger door as it opened. The single occupant exited the cab. You could feel what Cove was in that moment. After the last renters, this new visitor. Yo, that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped. I was like, what? His mom? Let's see. Let's see. Who the fuck is this? It was a young man. Had to be close to your own age. He was dressed fully in an eclectic black, white, and gray outfit. Even his side swooping hair matched the scheme. Who is this? The only other pop of color was something that couldn't easily be fashioned into submission. A pair of dark brown eyes, which you caught when he looked over at his audience. I wonder. Hello, folks. Who might you be? Oh, bitch. We're the neighbors. Oh, shit. The smile already prominent on his face curled further. It was cocky, but you didn't get the impression it meant something at first. Hallelujah. You and Cole shared a familiar look with one another, bewildered even further. The color-coordinated man left it there, however, and with a firm click, he shut the door of his ride. Then he turned his back to you to retrieve a large, unsurprisingly black suitcase out of the trunk. Continuing on with his own business, he strolled forward and lightly tapped on the driver's side window with his knuckles, asking for them to roll it down. When it opened, he leaned down and rested his arm on the ledge. You assumed he was thanking the driver for getting him there, considering he slipped him a tip during the brief chat. They shook hands, and then he pushed himself up and away from the taxi with both arms, giving the driver room to leave. The taxi pulled away, rolling carefully down the road and out of sight around a corner. The new renter had officially arrived. Oh, look at the ripped jeans. He left his suitcase on the ground out of the way of the streets and sauntered over your way with confidence as someone who had been invited to join. Okay. Oh shit, Cove, like, ahem. Okay, Cove. Okay, Cove. Cove finally stood up to greet this person, and you followed suit.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm Baxter Ward. It's nice to meet you, neighbors. You were standing on the side he was approaching from. When Baxter got close enough, he offered his hand to you first. You shook it. You offered to low high five him. I guess. You kept your distance. I don't like shaking hands, but I also don't want to keep my distance. But I don't shake hands. Baxter returned his hand to his side and instead smiled politely at you. Yeah, I don't like hands. Welcome to Sunset Bird, Baxter. I'm Chris. Hey, Chris, I am keen on getting to know you better this summer. We could be good friends. Uh-oh. From your other side, Cove made a sudden sputtering noise. And you are? Oh, shit. He lifted his hand out to Cove next. Cove shook his hand. Okay, still eyeing Baxter carefully. I'm Cove. Baxter's whole demeanor lit up for unknown reasons. Oh, his eyes shone as he studied Cove a moment. Oh!
Really?
Now wait, is that a nickname or your real name? Uh-oh, it's just my name. Your real name. Uh-oh, it's just my name. Cole spoke mildly, having given that explanation many times. Uh-oh, it's just my name. Cole spoke mildly, having given that explanation many times in the past, but it clearly charmed Baxter all the same. He tossed his head to one side with a laugh. Your parents knew exactly what they were doing. I can't imagine a more fitting name for the face I'm seeing. Cove. Is he flirting with Cove? Is he flirting with Cove? I can't imagine a more fitting name for the face I'm seeing. Cove, that's gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You feeling it too? You feeling it too? Okay. Okay. Oh my God.
I. What?
Okay. Cove said it's really not. No, I agree it suits you. Hey, only I get to fluster him. That's a lot considering you're talking to a stranger, Baxter. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what to respond. You didn't know what to say. What the fuck? Yo. Ugh. I don't know what to choose. I don't like the first two. I don't like the first two. The third one is like a little too. I'm just gonna say you don't know what to say. Okay, good. After a noticeable pause, Baxter caught on that he made you both uncomfortable.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. It wasn't intended to mean more than it did. I like your name, but you don't have to mind that. I'm patient. Baxter is very forward. Absolutely, Sid. Baxter is fucking direct. Baxter is direct. Baxter said, Cove, you are fine as fuck. I want you, bitch. Then he said, I don't want to step on nobody's toes. What the fuck? He chuckled to himself. It seemed like there was some extra meaning hidden there in his words. And you notice that Cove raised an eyebrow, picking up on that too. Oh my God. Baxter didn't even open his eyes to see. Yo, this is exactly, Sid. Mind you, he just stepped out of the cab. This is our first impression. And you like, bitch, I want you. Oh, but my bad. I didn't want to step on nobody's toes. With your gorgeous face. What the fuck? Okay. Baxter didn't even open his eyes to see your faces to know he had some filling to do. He stood up straighter, striking a slight pose with the position of his feet. I'm a ballroom dancer, hence the phrasing. And Cove is a little shy boy. You know he's overwhelmed. He absolutely is. What's up, Lexi? Oh, I don't know much about dancing, but that's pretty cool. Oh, you a ballroom dancer. Okay. Okay. It's not hard once you get the basics down. This is interesting. Cove didn't look convinced at all. Baxter took that as a cue to keep talking. Oh boy. Well, he grinned in a way that was rapidly becoming familiar to you. If either of you are ever... He better mean dance partner. He better mean dance. Oh my God. This about to be messy. See? Cole frowned at the overt forwardness. Oh my God. Thanks. I'll pass, I think. I'd rather not, or you didn't answer the question. You know what? Yeah, I'd rather not. What's up, Sam? Exactly, baby. You don't even know what the house look like, bro. Like, you're doing too much. Oh my God, this is like the opposite of Jeremy. This is wild. Baxter nodded understandingly and let the subject go. After that, there was a lull in conversation and Cove attempted to fill it. Why? So, what made you decide on Sunset Bird? Oh, yes. Well, my parents rented a condo, so I had a place to stay while I'm off for a semester from college. You're dealing with two introverts here, Baxter. I'm fucking crying. He really is, though. He really is. Oh my God. Okay. Oh yes. Well, my parents rented a condo, so I had a place to stay while I'm off for a semester from college. Oh yes. Well, my parents rented a condo, so I had a place to stay while I'm off for a semester from college and not living in the dorms. There was a playful glint in Baxter's eyes as he continued. Ideally, they wanted me to spend somewhere that wasn't too exciting, but lucky for me, they picked the wrong street. Yup, he is older. What the fuck? Okay, Baxter, this is going to be an interesting summer. This is going to be a very interesting summer. Cove was practically reeling over how Baxter found a way to fit comments like that into every single topic thus far. Why do you. Thank you, Cove! Thank you, Cove! Thank you, Cove. Why do you keep doing that? You don't know us, but you talk like you already do. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Cove spoke firm, yet genuinely confused, and Baxter smiled cautiously. I don't feel the need to keep words of praise to myself, and when I say something, I mean it. Baxter definitely has a way with words. Baxter said, I don't need to keep words of praise to myself. And when I say something, I mean it. Bitch, Cove, he said you gorgeous, Cove. What's going on, Sam? Cove, he said you gorgeous. He said you gorgeous, Cove. Bitch, this about to be interesting. Plus, what's the point of spending my off semester alone? The best part of being somewhere new is getting to interact with new people. Am I honestly the first person who's a oh? Am I honestly the first person who's acknowledged you're attractive and intriguing people? True, you're hidden away in a tiny tourist trap, but still. Baxter! Baxter! The Baxter crossed his arms. After studying your faces a few more seconds, he decided to continue. Am I only trying to score a hookup or get a romantic fling started by saying those things? No. That isn't the point of speaking well of others. I was raised better than that. Okay, Baxter. Okay, look at Baxter. Baxter said, no, I'm just saying this is the truth. And I don't need to say nice things. Go ahead, Baxter. Go ahead, Baxter. Okay. All right. Okay. The Baxter wants to fuck Cove. Baxter wants to fuck both Chris and Cove. But Baxter definitely wants to fuck Cove. Uh-huh. Yep. Definitely wants to fuck Cove. Cause what the fuck? Would I be fussed if that's what my words led to? Also no. Oh my God. I am flexible. Not a surprise. I can back off with the lines if you don't like the attention. But I would like to be friends if we can. Okay. Okay. Cole wasn't sure how to respond. He glanced at you and continued to look at your face when he spoke. Thank you for answering. I'm not interested in any of that with you. Maybe not the friend thing, but the other part. Oh shit. Uh Yeah, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that with me. Yeah, I don't like that. Like, don't talk to me. You talking a little too familiar. I get you, but bitch, I'm not giving you no coochie. Shifting his weight onto his other foot, Baxter tried to move forward. By the way, it's still not. That is so fucking wild, Sid. Yo, that's wild. Oh my gosh. That's fucking wild. You should totally like fucking make a video or something. You know, like a screen record of it. Yeah. Shifting his weight onto his other foot, Baxter tried to move forward. What's up, random dino
So,
nerd? So, since you're both already out here, did my arrival interrupt anything? Definitely not. You told Baxter that you were both waiting to see who was gonna move in. I mean, fuck it. All we were doing was waiting for you to finally show up. Baxter laughed at that, immensely pleased with your response. I'm getting a reputation in this town already. Not bad. Well, if either of you are free, I'd be thrilled to hang out this summer, but we can save the scheduled talk for later. I should get my things inside. He gave a small nod of the head and flashed you both a dazzling smile. Goodbye for today. Okay. Bye. Baby, you have a reputation, okay? Listen, I wonder if Cole gonna tell his daddy all the tea, okay? Because, baby. And Baxter then turned on his heels and strolled back onto his suitcase, picking it up and bringing it to his condo. You and Cove were silent as Baxter unlocked the door and disappeared inside the house. With him completely out of the scene, Cove let out a long breath.
well,
I don't know how I'm gonna explain that guy to my dad. You burst into a fit of laughter, trying to imagine the conversation. At least the job was done. We saw the new neighbor, and now we can go meet up with Terry and Miranda. Yeah, we should get going. You gave Baxter's condo one last glance over your shoulder. Um, I don't know. I'm not interested in him. I don't think I'm sure how to feel. I'm not looking forward to see him. I mean, T is. T wants him to come. T wants to be messy. I want to be messy. I really want to be messy. Thank you for liking the live. I want him to be messy. I think he gave a pretty bad first impression. I think I could go with this one. Yeah, because I feel like for our first impression, bitch, you did too much. Yeah. What's up, Lady D? What's up, everybody? You actually experienced it firsthand, but you were finding the last several minutes of your life hard to believe. You couldn't imagine what this summer was going to be like with Baxter here, and you weren't sure how much you wanted to actually see him again. Turning your attention back to Cove, you pushed all thoughts of Baxter aside. You both started making your way towards town. Oh look, we got a new scene! A little while later, you and Cove reached a main street in town. All of a sudden, you stopped walking. What's wrong? What's up, your boy? I think I felt my phone vibrate. You took out your cell phone and looked at it with a satisfied grin. There was a new message. Before you could read it, you were distracted by a small, amused noise from Cove. His head was slightly tilted to the side as he carefully looked at your old keychain. Aww. I can't believe you still have that. Aww. Of course I do. I love it. Of course I do. You meant it. The intensity of your words had Cove blushing and looking away from you. Aw, Cove, you're so cute. For a moment, you were both at a loss for more words. You were sucked into remembering the day he bought it for you. Cove was the one who spoke up again.
It's nice.
I'm actually glad you like it. He looked back at you with a playful grin. Especially since it cost me $6 whole. That's like $30 in kid money. His matter-of-fact tone had you laughing deep. It took, what's up, Liz, several moments to compose yourself enough to speak. I didn't realize that was the going rate. It was then. Probably more now. So you're trying to say that you were a big spender? In kid money, yes. I was a high roller, remember? Then had you both bursting into fits. Smiling, you were focused on the task at hand. You opened a new text from Miranda, and all you saw was, I can see you. Immediately from where you stood, you started swiveling your head around. You couldn't spot Miranda anywhere, but she did send you more messages. Aw, look at the keychain. Where are you at? Come on. The message was sent, and you were back to looking around, scanning for any sign of movement and familiar faces, but they were still invisible. Cove looked at you carefully, raising an eyebrow. Let me see. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know who this is. I think I'm gonna send my own text. If you want to keep hiding, Cove and I can just go do our own stuff without you. Is what you decided on. You smirked, hitting send on that message. Cove looked at you curious, raising an eyebrow. What's happening? Before you even begin explaining anything to Cove, you both snapped your attention to the yelling from across the street. And there you saw Miranda and Terry coming out from behind the backside wall of the grocery store. They both started waving widely to draw even more attention to themselves. Cove took a step in their direction. Grinning, he put his hands around his mouth to better project his message across the street. Hey! Laughing and arm in arm, the girls stopped only to look both ways and then rushed across the empty streets. Oh my God! Look at her! Oh my God! Look at Miranda! Hi, Miranda! Oh my God, Miranda's so fucking cute. Look at her. Okay, Miranda. Okay, Miranda.
Hey, buddies.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm trying not to cry. That just got so emotional. I got emotional real quick. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. These girls are so fucking cute. They are so fucking cute. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. That joke. I'm amazed. How did you appear? Hey. They started giggling again. Terry glanced at Miranda, wondering what their story should be. It was magic. Gesturing in a vaguely whimsical manner, Terry went along with the decision. And magicians never revealed their secrets. Ooh. Okay, look at Terry blushing. That's right, Beach. That's fair. Terry then closed the distance between her and Cove and crushed him in a painfully tight hug. You're finally here. It's been so long. What took you? He did his best to eke out a reply with his chest being compressed. Aw, sorry. Eventually, she let him go. Terry looked at him with a beaming smile, but Cove was distracted, rubbing his arms. Oh, Cove. Standing there, Miranda shifted her wig to her other hip. She watched Cove with a bashful smile. Welcome back. It finally felt official. Everyone was together in one place. From here, you weren't sure how often you would have another afternoon like this again. Aww. They didn't either. Aww. What's up, Justine? Cove. Terry poked Cove square in the chest. You're gonna have to get me your schedule by this time yesterday.
No way.
Not possible, Terry, but I can say as soon as I know. So far, work hasn't said anything, but I can tell you I'm busy with Orca activities. When Cove wasn't at his part-time job or pursuing his athletic and academic interests, he volunteered for the Ocean Restoration California affiliation. Aww. The group focused on cleaning up beaches and removing pollution from the ocean. Okay, Cove. Cove always loved the sea. It didn't surprise you one bit when you started getting involved with them. I'm not joining an Orca. It was Cove's activity. Yeah, let that be Cove's thing. Fuck that. There's big smash event of the year is coming up, right? What's going on, Mad Max? Yeah, there's not that much more to do before then, but I'm kind of looking forward to the fundraising push. You nodded, wondering how the event would turn out this year. I know you can do it, and even if it goes really bad, it still look good on a college application at least. That's true. Hey, guess what? Else. We don't have to stand here to say stuff. Thank you, Terry. Let's go. I would like a meal now. Perking up, Cove nodded in agreement. I love Terry. I love Terry. I love Terry. Yeah, I'm hungry. Time to head out. Oh my God. If Baxter joins this, bro, I wish Terry was there to hear what Baxter was saying. I hope they talk about this. The four of you headed into town, happily chatting the whole way. The only decision left to make was where to exactly stop and eat. The rest of the afternoon and evening had passed by in a blink of an eye. When night fell, it was time to head home, and you parted ways with Miranda and Terry. What? We didn't get a scene about that? Okay. You and Cove reached your neighborhood without event. It was late enough that your out-of-the-way street was dark and silent. You were walking tiredly. You strolled with a skip. You ambled along. Cove is giving me a piggyback ride home. Absolutely. It was a long day out and about. You appreciated that you could rely on him to make things more comfortable for you. You got dang right. You tightened your grip on Cove and turned your head ever so slightly, peering at his face out of the corner of your eyes. You wonder why he felt so distant to you. Uh-oh. It was out of character. Uh-oh. For a while, Cove silently stared ahead and left you alone with your own thoughts. It surprised you when you did hear his voice all of a sudden. He still wouldn't look at you?
Why?
Oh, wow. It feels weird coming back to the neighborhood and trying to get into things like they're the same. And they're not. They've changed. They're still changing. Oh boy. Hey Terica, your mouth felt uncomfortably dry all of a sudden. Shit, mine too. It was true. The things that kept the people you knew together were starting to disappear. Each person had to make their own priorities and their own path now, and it wasn't set for them. You thought about your own immediate future. You were still set on that for yourself. You wanted, oh my God, to go to school full time, to go to school part time, to work full time. Oh my God, what do I want to do? Why can't I have both? To go to school full time, go to school part time. That's a lot. Yo, for real. If I had to do it over again, oh, I don't know. Ugh. I don't even know what Chris wants to be. Yo, Sid, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm about to light a fucking joint because, like, bitch, I don't know. Oh, where is my? Damn, I see it. To focus on time, that's not school or work. What's that if it's not school or work? Oh my God. Yo, for real, where's the I need more time to think. Oh my God. Oh, I get to choose. Okay. I guess I'll do both. Yeah, that was the basics. Start my own business. I want to start my own business because we don't even know any other factor like where we live. Exactly. We're going to start our own business and we're going to work online. Yep. For your education, you thought you'd. Hey, Guns. How are you, boo? How are you? Hey, look at the that's not One Piece. That's Sailor Moon and is one something. One Punch Man, right? One Punch Man? I think that's One Punch Man. What's his name? Saito or some shit like that? Um what if I just take online classes? I'm taking online classes. Yes, Saitama, there we go. You're a bit tired, but good. How about me? I am good. I am so good. I'm playing a game. I've been fucked up all day. My eye is dry as shit. And today is my grandbaby birthday. Yes, we are very hydrated. Yes, we are. Um, I think that's it. I think that's it. How join a trade school? I don't think I want to join a trade school. I don't think I want to join a trade school. We've got our own business and we go to school online. That was it. And for that, you wanted to. Ooh. 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 Thank you so much, my grandbaby birthday. Thank you. Get it. I love when you choose emojis, bro. My eye is dry as a motherfucker. Oh. No. Hold on. Hold on. My eyeball. My eyeball is a dry ball. Bitch. Oh no. Oh no. Please be in the pocket. Oh no, it's not in the pocket. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It's in the pocket. It's in the pocket. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much, Sid. Happy birthday to my grandbaby. Okay. Oh boy. Woo. Bitch, my eyeball drier than my motherfucking mouth, and my mouth dry. Okay. Honestly, honestly, I feel like I want to travel around to different places or go abroad. But I do think I want to travel. Yeah, I want to travel, and it'll all be happening soon. You applied to schools and colleges. You already applied. You already made plans for a trip. You started to prepare for what's coming. You hadn't begun doing anything yet. Um, bitch, I own my own business. What's up, Obi Cool? Yeah, you already, and you've been open about your situation, and you only spoke with family and those you were close to. And Cove was the only person who knew you've been open about your situation. Yeah, I feel like everybody knows this. It seems like it. It seems like it. Now you wonder what Cove had in mind. You heard him consider some things for his future, but it was never anything that would have counted as a real plan. Cove stopped in the middle of the street. He sighed and put you down. You were both outside of your houses. He looked at the ground for a moment. His mouth trembled, trying to settle on the right words to say. So, you're planning on working and stuff while traveling? Yeah, you remembered. Cove closed his eyes and nodded while he composed his thoughts. He looked at you when he lifted his head.
I mean,
Uh-oh, I decided on something. Well, kind of. He smiled slightly and rubbed his arm, and then his expression grew more serious. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna decide on a school or career. What the fuck? Not this summer. Okay. I'm gonna stay here, at least in Sunset Bird. I'll probably move out of my dad's place. I'll keep working my job, keep doing my volunteer stuff and everything else. Oh,
I don't
wow.
know.
Wow. Why didn't we get that option? All it said was, we don't care about school or work. That was corny. Maybe I'll know what I want for myself by fall or next year. Or maybe I'll never have a plan. Life will continue on with whatever's happening. I'm not going to crush myself trying to have everything figured out by a timeline that someone else has set. I know that's right, Cove. I just can't do it. Oh, shit. His brow furrowed and his tone was tense. It was clear how much expectations were weighing on him. I know that's not very exciting, but it's the best I can do for now. He laughed self derisively, but with the way his face looked, you thought he actually wanted to cry. Aww. You started crying. You looked at him deeply. I feel like I want to cry. Right, Sid? Sid said, I wish I had done that. That's good for you, Cove. I wish I did that too. The fucking expectations. That's why I was like, I really don't want to do this. I didn't want to choose. That's why I'm glad I at least chose an online business, you know, in an online school. So, whatever. But damn. Yeah, I'm going to cry. Your plan sounds very you. I'll miss you. I wanted you to come with me. Oh my God. Should I say I want you to come with me? Should I say I wanted you to come with me? Yeah, Sid says yes. Sid says yes with capital letters. Oh my God. This is honestly what I want to do. Oh my God. I don't know how COVID's going to take this, but here we go. Your voice cracked as you barely got the words out. Uh-oh. You were hurt, but more upset with yourself for assuming he would always be there no matter where you went. Aww. His face crumbled, and your original assumption was proven correct as tears easily began to fall from his eyes. Oh, fucking Cove! His chest heaved, and his words were whispered. I'm sorry. Maybe I still can go. I'd only be a little late. Oh, no matter what's happening, I just, I want you to know that you won't ever lose me. I won't really be gone. I'll still be there for you the best I can, whether it's long distance or whatever else. Cole's expression softened. His lips pulled into an affectionate smile.
It's okay.
You deserve to have everything you want in life. Damn. Woo. Damn. That fucking game just. That game got me. The game got me. The game got me. All right. Woo, Jesus. I think I would continue crying as evidenced here. Cove's declaration had your vision blurry again. No matter how many times you wiped your eyes with the back of your hand, your face was wet. Cove looked at you concerned. He took a step closer and placed a hand on your shoulder. The warmth from his proximity helped relax you. He spoke to you softly. Wholeheartedly, he meant every word. Things are hard right now. It scares me, but it'll be okay. It'll be more than okay. Now that things are up to us, we can make our lives better than they ever were. I'm pissed because I didn't want this. I wanted to make a totally different decision. But I'm not going through that again, so we're just going to keep on pushing. But actually, hold on. What I'm going to do, I'm a save it here. Yeah. So in case I feel like doing it over, I'll do it over. Because I really didn't want to do that, but whatever. You felt better after his reassurance. Whether Cove realized it or not, he said exactly what you needed to hear. He was right. Yeah, I'm going to give myself that option. He was right, and you almost felt excited, wanting to know what kind of future was waiting for you a few years from now. Finally, your eyes stopped overflowing with tears, and you could meet Cove's gaze clearly. You nodded. At that, his expression morphed into a look of careful confidence. Clearly, he was still struggling with this topic, and you wondered what else might be on his mind. That was a start, I think, but it's not over, is it? We'll have to keep talking about it going forward. Aww. Cove softly reiterated his promise. It'll all be okay. We'll still always be there for each other. Is that good with you? Oh. Yay. Oh. I'll see you tomorrow, Chris. I'm already looking forward to it. He pulled me into an unexpected hug. Okay. It knocked the breath out of you, yet you couldn't have been a more reassuring feeling. You returned his embrace and stayed that way for as long as you could.
Good night.
Night. He finally let go, giving you another smile. Then Cole started walking away, but you remained there, frozen in the middle of the street. You watched him and wondered how many times will he be able to say that he'll see you tomorrow. Oh. You hoped for countless more times. Finally, turned towards your own house. You vowed to yourself that you would make the most out of every moment you had this summer. Oh wow. Wow. So, fuck. I think I don't know. That's how it ends. I feel like I need to do I feel like I need to go back. I feel like I need to go back.
Hey,
Okay. Let's see. You hugged him? Yeah, we're doing this over, bitch. Cause I don't like how they forced me into doing something I didn't want to do. I don't like that. I'm just gonna speed through these.
so
Yep, I'm speeding through. Get through Baxter. Bro, I don't even get through Baxter. Bro, I don't even. Yeah, I'm glad we get to make it right. Yeah. I should just say I don't want to meet them. I wonder what happens if I change my reactions with Baxter. Yeah.
I don't
This is
know.
what we're gonna do. We're going to change some stuff.
Of course.
Okay, here come Baxter. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I like Mr. Holden now. He's cool. He grown on me.
Yeah.
I'll stick around. I'm gonna keep you company. All my allergies are bothering the fuck out of me. And I took my allergy pills. Did I take them this morning or this afternoon? Oh, I just took them. Oh, I just took them. Okay. What's up, Davis? How are you?
Me too.
Okay, let's skip through this.
Thank you.
Hello. Okay. I think I want to change my responses. Uh, Teasingly, Cove raised an eyebrow. Ha 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 ha. You're the most lucky guy in all of Sunset Bird. How cute. Aw, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, here we go.
Huh?
Here go Baxter. Now that I know what Baxter is like, I don't even know if I want to interact with Baxter the same way.
Um,
Um. Oh yeah, my fucking roof of my mouth is itching. I don't like
exactly.
this. Okay, you were standing on the side. Blah blah blah. Um, I kept my distance last time. We could low five. Welcome to Sunset Bird. I'm Chris. Okay. Okay. baby. That's my real name. I still can't believe you was pushing on us like this, bitch. Okay, so I feel like I need to change this now. Maybe I should be like, hey, only I get to fluster him. To stand my ground. I think I'm gonna stand my ground and be like, hey, only I get to fluster him. Yeah. Yeah. Look at Cole's face. He said, what? Baxter grins welcomely. Oh, look at this. The entire conversation brought a burning red blush to Cole's face, and he couldn't make eye contact with either of you. Oh, Cove. You notice that Baxter looked apologetic over Cove's increased discomfort. There we go. I'm sorry. I wasn't intended to mean more than I did. I like your name, but you don't have to mind that. I'm patently against stepping on anyone's toes. Okay, we did that too. We did that. Something about partners.
Well.
Blah, 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 blah. I'll pass. Yeah. I'd rather not. We're still going to keep that the same.
So.
Oh my god, I'm having a hot flash. Oh my god, I'm having a fucking hot flash.
See?
Can we just, let's see. Yeah, I need the fan. 1, 2. Bitch, I need a fan. Oh my god. Bitch, I got potato chips and I forgot. Okay, bitch. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. I got potato chips. Let's go. Oh, shit. What did I do? Oh, no. Okay. I'm probably going to say you probably annoy a lot of people, but... I'll go with... Oh my god. Oh my god. Bitch, I needed that potato chip. I needed this motherfucking potato chip. Yeah. Okay, goodbye. Get out of here. Toodles. Oh, God. It's called Munchos. That used to be $1.99, but now it's more. I don't know. It's so crispy. It's so light and airy. I just love it. I love it. I did. Like, get out of here. I'm good.
Well.
Like, yeah. Oh, it's plain. Yeah, it was plain. I don't really like flavored chips. I don't know. Once in a blue moon, but not like that. You were looking forward to see him, Charming. I was not interested. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Of course I do. I love it. That's what I said last time. I should be like, you shouldn't be surprised. Oh, I like this. It was a gift from you. It's important to me. Okay, look at that. Okay, we got something different. We got something different here.
It's nice.
Aw. Okay, here we go. We did that. Big spender, high roller, blah, blah, blah. I can see you. Ha ha ha. Billy. Ha ha ha. Oh no, what happened? Okay. hmm Before you could begin, you both snap to your attention. Blah blah blah. Miranda and Terry are bad bitches. Hello, bad bitches. Hello. Um. Hey. hmm I know you see this, right? But wait, you know, I'm trans in this game. You gotta watch. I think it was yesterday's video or the day before yesterday. We spoke about our queerness and sexuality. It was really fucking good. Yeah, yeah. I have they. Oh, bitch, that's a mosquito. Ow, ow, ow. No, you are not biting me. You know the difference between that mosquito. That bitch was big. Oh, hell no. I hate fucking mosquitoes. But, yes, it was so good. You gotta watch the episode. It was really good. Okay. What took you so long? Blah, 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 blah.
No way.
Blah, blah. Um, um, I don't want to do that. Let that be Cole's activity. That could be Cole's shit. Yeah, because I don't want to do that shit. Uh-huh. Yup. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I'm not going to do a piggyback this time. Here we go. Okay, Cove. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. My mouth felt dry. Yup. You thought about my own. Here we go. To focus on time. That's not school or work. Like, ooh, let me stop eating these. The baby about to go. Like, I want to work. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna need money. But also, I don't want to worry about that right now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do this one. So focus on time that's not school or work. Oh. Um. For yourself, you wanted to. Yeah, I can see work on some self improvement of your own. I can see that. And take some time to relax. Yeah. And for that, you wanted to It seemed like they want us to fucking. I wish we could go back. Can we go back? We can't go back. We're gonna stay local. Yeah. You've been open about your situation. You only spoke. I kept all of this to myself. I want us to have like a conversation. You only spoken about this with family. I wonder if I keep and you kept all of this to yourself, will I get a chance to tell Cove? Oh my gosh. This is why I hate crying, because I'm allergic to my own fucking tears. And now I'm not going to stop blowing my fucking nose and sniffing. 1 second. You know how sucky it is to be allergic to your own fucking tears? Where like, if you start crying, you're going to be sneezing and coughing for like a good hour and change. Like, I hate fucking crying. Oh my gosh. If I say you kept all of this to yourself, I'm wondering would I eventually tell Cove? Because I don't want to go back through this shit again. I'm not going to go back through this shit again. Hmm. Bro, now I'm going to be fucking sneezing up. Fuck. Okay, excuse me. Okay. And you kept all of this to yourself. And Cove was the only person who knew. No. Oh God. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Making it back home, you both stopped in the middle of the street, blah blah blah. So what do you think you're gonna do now for the future? This is exactly what I wanted. Oh my God, I'm not gonna stop sneezing. Cove closed his eyes and nodded while he composed his thoughts.
I mean,
I decided on something, well, kind of.
I don't know.
God damn it! Oh my God. Ugh. Excuse me.
I guess.
I guess it'll be me and you right here for a while longer. Aw. Okay, you nodded understandingly. Your plan sounds very you. You were glad the two of you, Okay. Let me save this. But I'm going to save this here. Huh. So, honestly, I'm glad I saved both because I want to see. I want to see what the difference is. I definitely want to play and see what the difference is. Mm-hmm. I want to play this one. Oh, wait. No.
I,
I'll see you tomorrow.
good night.
Give me the hug. Good night. Mm-hmm. Okay, now I am motherfucking curious, bitch. How is this gonna go? Bitch, we're going to the beach. The stars had aligned, and somehow everyone was free today. Miranda had things set up with several bubbly phone calls between you, Cole, and Terry. You were hoping that this would be a fun time together. Ah! Okay. Okay. Cove sat on your windowsill and kicked one of his legs into the air idly. He already has his swimsuit on. His towel was bundled under his arm in a misshapen ball. Oh, Cove, you haven't changed one bit. He'd shown up earlier that morning with a surprisingly amount of enthusiasm. He was chatting as you caught up to his preparation. But seriously, I couldn't find my swimsuit this morning. I looked everywhere. It had disappeared. I had no idea what I was going to do. Um, what happened to all your swimsuits? I know that's not your only one. Not Cove looked away and shrugged. I cannot, sir. I might have some laundry to do. Anyways, I don't know why I was in the bathroom when I never put it there. Sir! He gave a small smile and readjusted the towel in his arms. You now could see it had been folded at some point, but then rolled up and carried without much care. Oh my god, Cove. Cove. I'm glad I found it. It would have been crappy to lose my favorite trunks. It was nice to see Cove so happy and comfortable in what he was wearing. You walked over to your dresser and mused about how you had picked out your own swimsuits. Your height had... Oh my god. Okay, Storm. Okay, Storm. Your height had complicated shopping a little. Not all suits are made to properly fit people like you. And then for the shape of your body... bitch, we had curves and... Hell yeah. I feel like we got noticeable muscles, bitch. We're a muscle mommy. We're a muscle mommy. But let's do a little muscle definition. Yeah. Your body was toned and firm with muscles that were there, though slight in size. You mostly kept the same shape you had through your teenage years. You were used to your body, and your body was used to your habits.
Are you okay?
You alright? Yeah, I was thinking about some things. You nosy. Just myself and my body, really. His eyebrows rose at admission of your self reflection. And what do you think? What did you think of who you were? You consider. Oh my god, we're considering our identity. Sid. Sid. You knew for sure that you were non binary. Your identity had different facets to it. You still didn't know what identity you truly felt comfortable with. Oh, wow. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like, oh, wow. Wow. You still didn't know what identity you felt truly comfortable with. You know what? I feel like it's this one. I feel like I want to do this one. Your identity has different facets to it. Yeah. It was more than a single binary choice you made, but you were you, and that's was what mattered. Oh my god, I love this game. And oh my god, we're talking about our boobs? Okay, I respect that. Yeah, it's small boobs. Your breasts were not exactly small, but not huge either. You were well endowed. In the past, you had breasts, but had them surgically removed. What? Oh my god, you need that last option. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, Sid, I love this game. I love this game. What's going on, Nessa? Wow. Okay. I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with. Yeah. 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 This makes you feel so seen. I'm emotional. Oh, Sid. I'm so fucking glad. I'm so fucking glad, Sid. Oh. Aw. Aw. They were notable enough to appear in your silhouette, though that was about it. You never seen top surgery even hinted at in the game. Oh. I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you. You like the size. You wish they were smaller. You wish they were bigger. You used a binder. But we're also considering other options. You left them as they were, but we're considering options for them. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, this works. Um you used a binder. You used a binder, but we're also considering other options. You left them as they were, but we're considering options for them. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Bro, I be seeing the motherfucking mosquito and then I disappear. Bitch, I just seen it. Oh my god. Okay. Yes. Okay, I like this. You were okay with your breasts for now, but not so okay with them that potential changes weren't on your mind. Yes. Besides that, you went through hormone therapy. Besides that, you were currently going through hormone therapy. Besides that, hormone therapy was something you were thinking of. Yeah. I feel like I feel like we're going through hormone therapy. Yeah. Your current hormone therapy was changing your appearance. You looked forward to see even more results as it went on. People had a lot of their identity wrapped up in their physical form. It shaped their self-image. Ooh, do you see this last option? You knew you had gender dysphoria. Wow. 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 I needed an option. I need an option that's I don't know. I don't want to say I hated my body, and I don't want to say I'm comfortable in it, bro. My nose is so fucking dry. Oh my god, my skin has been so dry lately. Oh my god, I need to figure out what I'm doing because my skin is. Oh, the weather is changing, but oh my god, I don't even fucking know at this point. I feel like I should leave it out. You knew you had gender dysphoria. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It was a fact you realized and faced. There was no misunderstanding of what you felt. The body you were in just wasn't right. You weren't comfortable, and it wasn't always easy to deal with. You remember when you were younger, your body felt more like home. As you had gotten older, you started feeling more and more self conscious. There were more expectations, and you felt like your reality didn't match up with who you wanted to be. Wow. What's up, Lee? You focused on Cove again. He smiled at you and tilted his head, a question still in his eyes. He was waiting for you to come to an answer, but before you could, you had something to say to him. Oh my god! Wow. Oh. Uh-oh.
It's nice.
Oh, each day you're different from before just by a little bit, but you're also still the same. You're always you. It's nice to see you keep developing as a person. I do want you to keep being you, but the only one who gets to decide who that is you. Oh, Cove, you choose who you are today. You get to choose who you are tomorrow, and that's okay with me. Oh, you smiled with tears. Moisture started gathering in your eyes, so you began to blink rapidly. You couldn't stop the tears from coming, even as you smiled so widely your cheeks hurt. What could you even say to that? Cove seemed a little concerned by your tears, but he smiled back. Oh, hey, Chris. Cove gave a bent smile, pointing to your arms. You're looking particularly toned today. Oh my god, he's commenting on my muscles. It's He answered not with words, but a solid okay sign with both hands, and the same cheeky smile. Cove suddenly flushed when he realized how boldly he complimented you. He stood by it, even if he was a little red. Oh, you were taken aback. That came out of nowhere. You glanced at yourself. I didn't know you liked my arms so much. Ooh. 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 He said, yeah. Oh my god, you like my arms? You started to flex. You flirtatiously stretched. You stood there stunned. You're sweet and fantastic. I feel like you flirtatiously stretched. Yeah, we're gonna do that. You fluttered your eyelashes and slowly stretched your arms out in front of you towards him. Your sleeve fell down, but instead of fixing it, you let it stay that way. Ooh. You looked Cove straight in the eye as you openly displayed your arms. I know that's right, bitch. Cove turned bright red and jumped to his feet. His towel dropped to the ground as he practically flew over to you. He looked at your arms and then tried to gently nudge them back down. Yeah, you can stop now, really. Ooh, you getting turned what? He laughed nervously and flailed a little. You took pity on him and stopped displaying yourself. You got the reaction you wanted. He retreated back to sitting on the windowsill and retrieved his towel, head hung low, trying to hide his expression. Finally, you felt that was enough of that topic for one day. You went back to your original goal before you got sidetracked. You needed to pick out what you wanted to wear to the beach. Ooh. I wouldn't mind, cause I still like girls' clothes. A speedo with the top, a wetsuit. Fuck it, we're wearing a tanky. I feel like that works. Yup. Well, you dug around in your drawers. You tried to think if there was something else you were missing. Ooh. Damn, I could only pick one thing? Okay, that's rude, but alright. With that taken care of, you held your outfit together and looked at Cove. He was dabbing his toes on the side of the wall as he waited. You vaguely wondered if he thought that was a comfortable place to sit. You hoped so, given how long he perched on it. Regardless, it was time for him to go. You weren't going to put on your beachwear with him just chilling there. Well, I'm gonna change, so how about you wait outside? Cove and nodded reassuringly. He lightly brushed his fingers against your cheek.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'll see you out there. Okay. When you were alone, you got undressed and put your swimwear on. You also checked your beach bag for the final time, and it seemed like you hadn't forgotten anything. You left your room and hurried down the stairs, ready to meet Cove. You made sure to lock your front door and walked outside. Cove stood in the road, looking down and scuffing his feet on the asphalt. When you shut your heavy door, he looked up at you and smiled. Ooh, nice to see you again. Miranda and Terry are going to be here in not too long. Terry even texted me earlier saying she was mostly on schedule. Why don't we head to the beach and wait for them there? We're both ready. Aww. It wasn't too long before you reached the shore. Gove laid out his towel on the warm sand. You set up your stuff beside him and looked out into the ocean. The rolling swells hit the shore rhythmically. You all had lucked out. It was a beautiful day. The sky was clear and the waves were good. It was a balmy summer day, but with a pleasant breeze to keep things comfortable. Essentially, it was perfect.
So?
Do you feel like heading into the water? Maybe just walk down the shore? Or do you want to do something else? Ooh. I don't mind my feet being in the water. Cove nodded, accepting the plan. He kicked off some sand off his towel. Ooh. Hey Kim, how are you? Let me see. Let me cover that back up. You took a deep breath and tasted the relaxing, salty air. Gove caught your eye and gave you a small smile. You chatted a little bit before a comfortable quiet settled over the two of you, content to watch the waves as you waited for the others. Luckily, it didn't take long until you heard shouts. You turned your head to see Miranda and Terry running straight towards you. Uh. Aw, I'm such a supportive friend. Oh my god, look at them! Oh my god, they look adorable! Yes! The two officially arrive at Cove's and your setup, looking completely ready for an ocean adventure. Oh my god, look at them. Right? Do you see them? Like, I love this. They were all ready in their swimwear and raring to go. Hey, Terry and Miranda. Welcome to our beach. Hi. Hello. She beamed and Miranda nodded with a smile. Oh my god, my allergies.
Oh, yeah.
I am so pumped. Yeah, I'm really glad this worked out. What have you guys been over to here in your town? Cove, Chris, have we missed things? Uh. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Aww. Go ahead, Terry. I like Terry. I really like Terry. Let's walk while we catch up. I know that's right. Aw, Cove. You're so sweet. What's going on, Stephanie? Your friends chatted as you all walked together. You took turns pointing out cool shells or pieces of sea glass. It was a relaxing jaunt. Hours passed and the group had moved between different activities, some low key and some more exhausting. For you, it was another break time. You sat on your towel and sipped at some water. Your friends were hard at work, burying Terry's whole body under a pile. Miranda used her arms to force sand up Terry's sides. Cove worked on covering Terry's feet. You took another drink and closed your eyes. Eventually, a shadow passed over you, dampening the light that was still notable behind your eyelids. You checked to see Cove had joined you there. He knelt down to dig around in the pile of assorted beach stuff in the middle of everyone's towel setup and pulled out the sunscreen. Oh my god, bitch, are you about to put sunscreen on me? Stop it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bitch, are you about to put fucking sunscreen on me? I would not be against it. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, Cole. Oh my god, what's wrong, Cole? Cole, what you doing, Cole? What you playing with me for?
Don't worry about it.
I'm fucking crying. You're annoying. Bro, these chips are so fucking good. The mermaid's call. Mermaid's call. Uh. Aww. And you're too cute, Cove. Too cute, Cove.
I mean,
Aww. Cove, you're so cute. Oh, you really do like them motherfuckers, huh? Uh, oh, you annoying. Um, you pretended to be shocked and disappointed. Yeah. Uh, I'm so annoying. Now I dropped my chip. Okay, no. Oh my god, bitch. Bitch. Stop it. It's like half gone. Oh my god. It's so good though. Bitch, when are we kissing? When are we kissing? Cove. I could have lost my best friend to their magical underwater world. Oh my god. can't blame you. If a beautiful, kind person falls for somebody, I'm pretty positive that the sensible response isn't to turn around and say no thanks. I'm gonna stay on land with a normal guy. Are you worried me that you'd leave me if you got that kind of offer? Or are you so sure I'd have to make that call? Since this is all hypothetical, why not have you be the mer person? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes! Cove turned his face to beam at you. He brightened immediately. Now we're talking. Yes. I'd be a good. Yes, you would, boo. You'd be the best merman. Mermaid man and barnacle boy. Yes, you would. Cove's gaze was drawn back to the water with shining eyes. He was clearly imagining some world where he was a merman who happened upon you here at the beach. You tried to picture what he could be thinking. It would be quite a lovely story. And then you heard Miranda screech. Your attention immediately switched over to your friends. You saw that Terry had gotten impatient and shifted her legs. The walls Miranda had meticulously been building collapsed into a wet heap of sand. She surveyed the damage critically. Aww. We're gonna have to start over. Do you want to just give up on this?
No way.
No way. The burial must continue. I'll try not to move anymore. Okay, if you're sure, I'll try to fix this. Miranda started to rebury her, and Terry shot her a thumbs up. She realized too late that moving her arm was a bad idea. More of the sand on her crumpled, and Miranda put her head in her hands. Gold caught your eye and started to drag himself up. Seems like we're needed. You agreed and followed him over to the girls. Miranda nodded at you both with appreciation. And the three of you did your best to finish the job. You all worked out a system using just enough wet sand to help hold the rest together. With 3 people, it didn't take long for Terry to be entombed. Terry grinned massively and Miranda offered high fives. The pile was officially done. Oh, yeah. Resembling the Kool-Aid Man, she kicked herself out of the ground with gusto. Sand went flying in all directions, and a Terry-shaped imprint was left behind. Miranda yelled again, and Cove chuckled. There probably wasn't a better way to get out of it. The 4 of you continued to have a good time. You went on a shell hunt, managed to find the biggest while you found the most colorful, and Cove caught a tiny crab. You did a bit of everything. There were impromptu games to just soaking up each other's company. However, while you all had run out of water, drinkable water anyway, it was decided that you'd head to your or Cove's house. Things were gathered and you started to cheerfully walk up the road. What next? I don't have anywhere to go, so it could be whatever. Same. I guess we can keep hanging out. Taria snorted and readjusted her grip on things. Don't sound too sure there, Cove. I know that's right, bitch. By this point, you could see your house. It hadn't taken you long to make the trip. The conversation continued with everyone throwing out suggestions. Are people hungry? She looked from face to face and inspection. Cove and Miranda shrugged. And no one was overtly opposed to it. However, you weren't really starving. It wasn't quite a mealtime. Ooh, we could get dessert. Miranda put a finger to her lip and thought. With a smile, her voice became more confident. That will be fun. Terry considered it and then shot Miranda a thumbs up. Sounds great to me. I can definitely go in for that. Hey, you know I'm up for more, baby. But there's nothing sweet at my house. Your friends glanced over at Cove in his face. He shook his head immediately. Dad doesn't have anything good either. I mean, unless you want dessert-flavored protein shakes. Ew, no. She cut in and held her hands up as if trying to ward off something evil. Cove smirked. That's not that bad.
No.
Nope.
Well,
Well, there has to be some kind of sweet shop around here. Let's look it up. Terry nodded and started to dig around in her bag. I like the way you think. Terry continued to rummage their bag and grew increasingly frustrated. She puffed out her cheeks, knelt down, setting the bag on the floor, on the ground. With both hands free, she was able to fish out her phone. She raised it in triumph for a brief moment of
I'm
celebration.
on it.
I'll search for something good. Terry got back to her feet, hefting the bag over one arm, tapping away at her screen in the other. But she assessed Cole from top to bottom. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Cole glanced down at his bare chest, having not registered it prior. He chuckled a little. I'll grab something. Cole moved over to his house and you looked towards yours. You decided to change as well. You felt like it would be more comfortable, more streetwear than beachwear. You inclined your head over to the side. I'm gonna go change too. Go for it, we'll wait. You ran into your house, no one was home. You rushed. You threw on something over what you were wearing. Yep. Oh my god, my allergies. With that, you sped outside. Cole was already there and gathered around Terry's phone with the girls. He opted to just add a shirt and shoes, apparently putting in the minimum effort for service. Hello again. You don't really want ice cream, do you? You didn't have a chance to answer. She kept barreling through with her words. Because I'm not into that right now.
That's cool.
And don't mind her. You look nice, by the way. Terry scrolled further and then made an interested exclamation. Ooh, what about this place? They sell crepes. That's something you don't see every day. Look how fancy they are. Shoved her phone into your face. It seemed like a cute shop. It didn't show any pictures of the actual building, but the food seemed good. It was one of those places that put a lot of effort into presentations with branded wrapping for the crepes and well-applied toppings. Weird. I never heard of it. I haven't either. Mysterious, but crepes are so good. She nodded her approval as Terry admired more of the photos. I'd go. It's not too far. We could drive. Oh shit, Terry cheered at the success of a plan made, and you all walked around to Cove's car. Cove has a car, people. He had to run inside to grab his keys. You rode Wash Me in the Dirt on his car. Yeah, we waited for Cove. Terry leaned back against the car door as the group stood by for his return. The car beeped and unlocked. Cove ran up to you with his keys in hand. His hair slipped into his face and he brushed it back. Shotgun! Bitch, no you're not. You shotgun next to my man? Okay. You clambered into the passenger seat without hesitation. You didn't argue. You climbed in the back with Miranda. The GPS tried to get Cove to turn into a non-existent road once and wanted him to do a U-turn instead of just a left turn. But with Terry looking at the actual path, it went smooth enough. You were led to a small stall in a parking lot rather than a full building. That explained why there hadn't been pictures of the crepier's interior and why he was new to you despite living in this town your entire life. It was a completely new structure that popped up recently. There was a window you could walk up to and one for cars to drive up to. Cove parked with a laugh.
Come on.
I don't think I need to put on a shirt for this, but I still want to try this. Let's go.
What?
Do you not trust us to eat in your car? Oh, Cove got a nice car too. She gestured to the drive-thru option. Cove shook his head with a snort. I trust some people here, maybe. But wouldn't it be more fun to actually check it out? Everyone acknowledged his point and piled out. Terry tried to tease Cove a little, but Miranda started talking about the last time she had crepes. Apparently, there'd been a dessert explosion topped with multiple sauces. Hey, am I still doing writing workshops? No, not really. Yeah, no, not really. That's gonna be my answer. That's gonna be my answer. And what Miranda was pretty sure I did right there. That's sweet.
So great.
Literally, it was so good, but I regretted it so much. I couldn't finish it, and I really tried. She's so cute. Oh my god. You can really do it this time, Randy. Ooh, look at the menu. Nope, I can't. Sorry. There were some laughs. When you got up to the menu, you realized that there were more than just crepes. There were definitely crepes, many crepes. However, the stall also had a lot of different drinks as well. Teas, smoothies, milkshakes. Jackpot! She grinned and held out her fist for a fist bump. Miranda high-fived it. The two stared at the awkward, vaguely turkey-shaped hand configuration they made and then slowly put their hands down. Cove's mouth twitched in a smile. Excuse me. You stepped up to order first. You glanced back at the menu. You ordered a crepe, you ordered a drink, and I ordered a crepe and a drink. There's a woman who looked a little older than you taking the order. She smiled back at you, ready to hear the specifics of your purchase. For the crepe itself, you wanted, bitch, we want, ooh, do we want lemon? Or do we want chocolate? We want chocolate. For the topping and fillings you picked. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like cream cheese and chocolate chips and caramel syrup and powdered sugar sounds fucking amazing. After you picked the size, you were asked what you wanted to drink, and you ordered. Ooh. Ooh. Fuck. A strawberry smoothie. You could also add a mix in or toppings for the drink. Okay, we are going to add whipped cream, and that was all. You paid and stepped aside to let your friends order. Cove got a lemon crepe. I was gonna get lemon. Cove got a lemon crepe with powdered sugar on top and the mixed berries. He also got a plain strawberry smoothie. Terry ordered hella toppings, a plain crepe, smothered with whipped cream, cream cheese, chocolate chips, chocolate syrup, and bananas. I know that's right, Terry. Miranda opted for a frappe with caramel syrup and condensed milk. The four of you stood off to the side and waited for your treats. I heard what you ordered, Chris. Glad I'm not the only one to go for a drink and a crepe. Okay, bitch. I couldn't pick just one, and why not? Exactly. It's gonna be so good. Chris, man, your crepe is gonna rock. High five for topping appreciation. She held out her hand expectantly. You fist bumped her palm. She looked between Miranda and you. Is this just a thing now? I don't know what you mean. Miranda's voice was surprisingly serious, while her face looked like she was seconds away from laughing. Terry shook her head dramatically. Oh shit, order for Chris. You grabbed your order. The others didn't take much time after that. With the goods collected, everyone admired their trees. I hope we see them. Why we can't see them? I want to see it. Terry dug right into hers, and Miranda gave hers a tentative Terry nodded acceptantly with her mouth completely full. Oh, damn. Miranda tilted the frape over with a grin. Terry sipped it. Yes, the cold water. Terry seemed satisfied and took another slurp of Miranda's drink. They had both only gotten one thing, probably because they knew they'd end up sharing. Ooh, you offered to share your order with everyone. Cove, do you want to share ours? Yeah. His face lit up with excitement, and he passed you his grape.
Of course.
Of course. You exchanged treats and took a chomp on the lemon crepe. It was light with the sourness from the lemon and the sweetness from your syrupy berry mix. The smoothie was finely blended with the occasional chunk of strawberry. Cole seemed to enjoy his taste, and then you swapped back. He smiled as he took a loud sip from his smoothie. Thanks. You always get good stuff. Aw. With that, Cole started to eat his treats in earnest. You saw him take a bite. What? You saw him take a huge gulp of his smoothie, and then, without swallowing, he added a bite of his lemon crepe. Cove. Terry tore off a piece of her crepe and held it out to Cove. Care to make a trade? Sure. Instead of continuing to loiter in the parking lot, the four of you started to walk down the sidewalk. There was a lot of sharing going on with crepe bits and toppings being passed around. You wouldn't have been surprised if Terry ended up drinking more frappe than Miranda did. You kept going down the way, eating, drinking, and chatting. You hadn't realized just how far the group had wandered until you ended up at the now leaving sign. Apparently, you were about to just walk right out into the middle of nowhere. Terry took her mouth off of Miranda's straw and stopped sipping the frappe. Impossible! Preposterous! How are we already at the end? I always forget how tiny this town really is. You chuckled a little and swallowed a chunk of Terry's grape.
I guess.
It kinda is, huh? It didn't feel that small when we were growing up. It definitely felt bigger than that. There was a time when Sunset Bird had felt huge. It seemed as endless as the ocean. There was always some street you hadn't wandered down, something new for the tourists. But now, you had realized it was just a pond in this big, big world. Seeing the definite ends only reinforced this. Here were the boundary that proved your hometown could be walked out of with ease. I guess this means we should probably head back. One doesn't just walk into nowhere land. We're not the only one, Terry. There's four of us. Terry scrunched up her face, not wanting to acknowledge the bad joke. She decided to ignore it. It stings having to go all the way back. Yeah, but it's not like there's anything else out in that direction. And if we did keep forward, it'd be an even longer trip home. You stared off into the stretch of road as Cove agreed that he didn't want to go out any further. What's up, Samantha? Can we take a break here first before you turn around? We've been walking for a while and someone finished my drink. Right on cue, Terry loudly sucked air from the straw. It was so good. Miranda looked at her, but Terry remained unrepentant. In the end, though, it was agreed to hang around the sign before heading back to the car. What's up, Noro? It didn't take long to finish the rest of the food and drinks. Everyone gathered up the trash and stuffed it into bags and pockets for now. The group relaxed on the grass. Oh my gosh, thank you for the Go Populars. Thank you. The group relaxed on the grass, keeping account of all the cars that drove past. And it was not a high number. What's up, Amber? 14. The newest passing car drove into town from somewhere outside. But as the vehicle came by, it slowed down and you watched as it ultimately rode to a complete stop. Who the fuck is this? The black car parked right by the now leaving sign. Everyone exchanged a baffled look. But then the tinted window rolled down and the driver peered out. As soon as you saw his hair, you recognized him. No one. Oh my god, it's Baxter. It's Baxter. It's fucking Baxter. I know it's Baxter. No one else you knew presented themselves so distinctly. I fucking knew it, bitch. It's fucking Baxter. Fucking Baxter. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, neighbors. Cove also jolted with recognition. He pasted on a cordial smile and waved politely. Afterwards, he put his mouth back over the straw of his long empty drink as if trying to act cool. You waved at him. You wondered what he was doing here. Yeah, it was pretty random to just so happen to come across someone like Baxter. He seemed to be driving into town as well, so you wondered what his day looked like. He looked sharp and sophisticated, like he had just done something professional. Well, if it was now professional to look a little goth, that is. Ha ha ha. And you thought about the odd picture this made. A fancy black car pulled over to talk to a group of teens, mostly still in beachwear. Miranda was incredibly confused and shrank back to watch. Terry tilted her head in an unspoken question, and Cove made a quick gesture pointing towards Baxter, and a light bulb went off for Terry. Ah, that's the new person in the condo. The B-Man, right? Yeah, Baxter. Oh, I wasn't sure if we'd actually meet him. Her voice was quiet. Miranda usually got shy around new people. Terry was quite the opposite. Oh my gosh, I have to move my face, put it in the middle. Oh, all right. Incredible. This is perfect. Terry hopped up from the grass and ran to Baxter's car, all full of excitement. Behind her, Miranda picked herself up and dusted imaginary dirt off of her clothes. She sent a searching look to you and Cove, to which Cove shrugged. Miranda nodded with clenched fists, hesitantly followed Terry. Terry bent down to talk to Baxter through his window. She blasted through introductions, with Miranda putting in a shy wave. Cove looked at you. He still clearly had no intention of going over. Do I stay with Cove? I mean, I did ask him a question. Come on, Cove. Are you seriously going to sit in the grass? Come on, time to get up and be polite. Cove pouted. His cheeks flared out in a childish puff. I don't want to. I don't know what to say. You can go. I'll just wait until he's gone. You can survive Baxter for a few minutes. Do you want to be the only person who doesn't go to see him? Well, why can't you stay here with me instead? You sighed. He was going to be so difficult about this. Some days he really was that grouchy 8-year-old you met all those years ago. Ooh. Oh my God, Cole, you really gonna make me stay with you? Cove. I mean, I get it. He did flirt with you, Cove, but oh my God. I want to go talk to Baxter. I want to go talk to Baxter. I want to. I want to go talk to Baxter. I don't want to stay with Cove. Okay, what if I ask? Do you really hate him that much? Yeah, let's do
No.
that. No, I don't hate him. I get weird around him. I know his forwardness bothers you, but think of him like he's Terry. She's super friendly and loves to chat with new people. She's doing it right now. Terry doesn't hit on me. Terry doesn't hit on you. If that's what he's even doing. Baxter says serious things when I don't think he's actually very serious. That's what bothers me. I respect that. It'll be alright. He's tried to do less of that with you, and we'll all be there. With an unnecessarily whiny groan, he relented. Fine, let's go. Slowly, progress forward was made until you two arrived at the driver's side window. Baxter smiled welcomely. Please, Baxter, don't make me regret this. Hello. Hey. Cole greeted him mildly, his expression cautious. So, Baxter gestured to Miranda and Terry. I just rented this car for my stay here and was coming back from a bit of sightseeing when I spotted your crowd. Then these two were kindly introducing themselves. Yep, it's only polite. Speaking of polite, Baxter is giving us a ride. I was asking him to. Oh boy. Cove is not gonna like that one. Baxter shrugged guilty, seeing Cove's dramatic reaction. The offer is open, and we're taking it. Okay. You were just happy to get the ride. You were kind of annoyed. You felt uncomfortable to be getting a ride from Baxter. I mean, low-key, it's a bit uncomfortable getting a ride from Baxter, because what if he does something fucking weird? But I'm also glad I didn't have to write back. But I do feel uncomfortable. You didn't know Baxter well enough to feel safe with him driving. Yeah, what if he's drunk? Sure, you doubted he was going to kidnap everyone or something. Your group had the numbers, and you were pretty sure you could all take... Ow! 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 Bitch, why is this mosquito trying to kill me? The mosquito is trying to kill me. You weren't in the habit of climbing into random people's cars. It always felt awkward. The seats, the smell, and everyone's car etiquette was always different. You felt stressed out that Terry had put this on you. Alrighty, plan made. Let's hop in. You hesitantly opened the back door and slipped inside. The car was clean and smelled of air freshener. You stared at Cove for reassurance as you... Oh my God! Bitch, I got to kill this thing. Where the fuck you at, bitch? Where the fuck is this thing at? Bitch. I don't know if it's a mosquito. I don't know if it's a fly. All I know is fucking big, bro. And it's flying towards me. I don't like that shit. You stared at Cove for reassurance as you scooted all the way to the other side. Cove squeezed into the middle after you. Miranda took the last seat in the back and you all tried to awkwardly buckle up. Were back seats really made for 3 adults? It honestly didn't seem like it. Terry gladly took the shotgun seat and had all the room she wanted.
Does that sound alright?
Welcome to my vehicle. I hope everyone is comfortable, and if someone could point me in the right direction, we could be on our way. You began to explain where you had come from. It was pretty easy to direct him straight down the road, and one turned into a parking lot. Baxter nodded up in the driver's seat and pulled back into the road. Luckily, the street was still dead empty. It took no time at all for Baxter to park right next to Cove's car. There wasn't even enough time for a proper conversation to start. The occupants didn't seem to mind. There were smiles all around when Baxter parked next to Cove's car. Miranda clapped quietly as Terry cheered, and Cove chuckled nervously. You smiled, you clapped, you nudged Baxter. You were relieved you hadn't made it. Yay. The trip had gone without issue. Baxter hadn't sped excessively or stopped for another set of teenagers in swimsuits. He'd just driven down the road, and now you were here. You sighed a breath of relief and put your hand on the door handle. We arrived. That was easy. Terry flung open her door and climbed out. Thanks. Everyone else exited the car as well. The group thanked Baxter with varying degrees of enthusiasm. Baxter himself got out too. Why are you getting out of the car, Baxter? Oh my God, no. Oh dear. Baxter, you better not fucking flirt with my man. Swear to God. Everyone congregated again in front of Baxter and Cove's cars. Terry bounced over to Baxter and offered her a hand for a handshake. You're a pal. You're too kind. It was no trouble whatsoever. I'll be keeping this car all summer. If it suits you, you're welcome to take my number and give me a ring whenever you're in need of another ride. And that goes for everyone here. Ooh, I'm fucking hot. Bitch, I'm having a hot flash. I'm having a hot flash. I have a car. Okay, go. Terry busted into laughter, and Miranda, oh, I missed the garbage, fidgeted. She didn't know what to do with that. Baxter really went fast, didn't he? Bitch! Why are you coming to me? And why don't I see you until it's too late? Bitch. How the fuck you even get in my room? I don't even got no food lying around. Oh my God. It's because I left that window open and it's raining. Oh my God, it's a mosquito in here. And a fly. Bitch. Interrupted my fucking game. Okay, where we at? Terry busted into laughter. Miranda fidgeted. She did not know what to do with that. Baxter really went fast, didn't he? He noticed her discomfort. What did I miss? I missed something. I'd be happy to help again, but that's the only reason I offered. If you don't need it, you can pass on it. Bro, I'm having a hot flash. Oh, I can't say, can I have your number right in front of my bed? With her giggles subsided, Terry put a hand to her chin with brows furrowed. I wonder, would that option be available right now? You could valet us somewhere cool. What? Cove was taken aback. He put a hand on the hood of his car. Weren't we going back to the neighborhood? Wasn't Baxter going back to the neighborhood too? Why would we go somewhere else? Yo, Terry! Terry said because we can, bitch. Miranda squirmed nervously and then committed to piping up. We could go to the park near my place. It's a really nice place to hang out. You and Cove shared a look. The big park was pretty nice. Let's do it. Baxter tapped the side of his face and thought.
It's doable.
Now he said, that sounds doable. He glanced at Cove and then switched focus to you. Well, we have two cars. If some people want to go to the park, I can still take others home. But if everyone's going, it wouldn't make sense for me not to. I feel like we need to go hang at the park. Fuck it. Let's go to the park, bitch. Fuck it. You weren't ready to tag out yet. You came to a decision and turned to Cove. Let's go to the park. Alright, park time it is. Are you upset, Cove? No. Okay, good. Good. He smiled a little. Terry cheered and Miranda nodded happily. You felt like you made a good decision. To the car! Again! Yeah, whatever car that might be. You gestured at Cove and then to Baxter, seeing who would volunteer. Cove sighed and ran a hand through his hair. He tapped on his hood's car nervously. We can go in Baxter's, I guess. It'll be less of a pain than bringing both, since we're all going to the same place. Okay, Cove. Are you okay with that, Baxter? Certainly. I meant when I said, when you need a lift, I can give it. Back in the car, neither you nor Terry brought up any objections, so the gang climbed back into Baxter's nice ride. This time, Baxter offered to turn on some music. After all, it would be a little bit of a drive to the park. Play what you normally would. Yeah, I would like to see what kind of stuff a guy like you is into. I hope the playlist lives up to the expectations. Okay. He plugged his phone into the car with the aux cord and turned on some alternative music. With the music taken care of, Baxter put the car in drive and pulled out of the parking lot. The lot was practically empty, but you noticed that he was careful anyways. During the trip, it changed to hard rock, punk, and even screamo. Okay. Despite his personable demeanor, he didn't seem to like upbeat tracks. It took a while to arrive. By the time you got there, the sky was golden with orange streaks of sunset. Oh, this a nice park. Oh, this is a nice park. This a nice park. What's up, Sandra? This is a really nice park. Everyone got out the car and started to stroll along one of the paths. You walked by the basketball court and some picnic tables, taking in the sights. Miranda seemed amazingly content, the location helping her relax in the company. She led the way, sometimes stopping here or there to point something out. Baxter turned to her and nodded along.
Not bad.
I've never been here, but I definitely see the appeal. Man, this is Randy's stomping ground. She's been coming here forever. Seriously, Miranda, have you ever had a birthday party that wasn't here? Okay, bitch, you ain't need to do that. You missed out, Baxter, because every year she has a blowout party at the park. Imagine balloons everywhere. Miranda looked down, suddenly shy again, with the attention on her. She let out an awkward laugh. Yep, every year. The group followed Miranda along to one of the picnic tables. She took a seat, and Terry slid in beside her. You spent the evening chatting amongst each other. Everyone got to know Baxter a little better, and although you could tell, Cove and him still hadn't fully clicked. At one point, Miranda found an abandoned soccer ball and started tossing it around. To me, my ex-friend. Miranda threw the ball to her. Terry caught it with a smile. Think fast. She chucked it at Baxter, who only had enough time to squeak. It bounced off his chest, and he stared at it dazed. He blinked as if he needed time to process what exactly happened, but then grinned dangerously. He rushed after the ball, and rather than throwing it back, he surprised Terry and everyone else by lobbing the ball high into the air. You bent your neck back to watch it ascend an inevitable decline. Baxter hooked it with his feet and launched it up again. There were oohs and ahs coming from Terry and Amanda. Baxter gave them a very proper bow. When it finally fell to the ground for real, Cove was the one who picked it up. He was impressed, and he wanted in. With that, everyone was drawn into the game. It was unspoken that whoever did the fanciest trick won. Most of the gang was not particularly practiced with throwing a ball, so not many of the tricks were actually good. However, there was a lot of laughter, and you got to see Miranda pull off a round off where she threw the ball with her feet. So that was cool. The sunset eventually darkened into the night, and the street lights turned. What did you miss? Oh, baby, you missed a lot. But you ain't missed much. We just hanging out with Baxter, eating ice cream. We got in the car. I don't think nothing big happened. Nothing big happened. The sunset eventually darkened into night and the street lights turned on. Your group's chosen picnic table laid in a bubble of lights. The occasional bug cast a shadow as they flew by. I know, let's not say that part for another one come here. It's a little strange being here so late on a normal night. Usually that only happens if there was a party or an important game or a fireworks show. Fireworks! Her yells startled Baxter, who was throwing the ball nonchalantly from hand to hand. No, Baxter's actually behaving himself. Baxter's behaving. He missed catching it and sailed sadly back to the ground. You looked at Terry for her loud outburst. I just remembered there's going to be a fireworks show tonight. It's in the city. Oh, bitch, we're going to the city? At everyone's questioning look, she huffed and tried to explain further. It's some celebration for the opening of something. I don't remember what. I don't think we could get into the actual event anyways. But we still should be able to see the show if we get close. You can't keep explosions in the sky away from the public. Cole raised an eyebrow and drummed his fingers on the table below him. You want to change locations again? Wasn't the last 2 times enough? Terry rolled her eyes and then shook her head. To her, it was obvious. Don't be a wet blanket, Cove. What about you, Chris, Randy, Baxter? Don't you want to see fireworks? You know what? We might kiss under the fireworks, so we're gonna go see the fireworks. It's fireworks. We gotta go. What's one more scene change we have to make out in the fireworks, Cove? Like, Cove, if we do not make out under the fireworks, what the fuck are we doing, Cove? At this point, what the fuck are we doing, Cove? What's up, Jaden? In turn, 4 sets of eyes looked to Baxter as the God damn it, motherfucker! Bro! This fucking mosquito, fly. Bitch, I can't take no more. Bitch, I can't take no more. I can't. Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound, I'll go. Genuinely, there's nothing better to occupy my time tonight, so we better hurry or we might miss it. Cole rolled his eyes, but laughed. Everyone headed in the car. Terry brought out her phone. Baxter hit the gas, and we were on the way. Baxter drove past buildings aglow in warm yellow light that cut through the navy black night. One office building had bright LED lights that cycled through a whole rainbow of hues. It was difficult to get through all the traffic on the road, let alone find parking this late at night. Luckily, Miranda had eagle eyes when it came to scoping out a spot. What's up, Rosie? She pointed to a sedan pulling out, and Baxter parked within seconds. Ooh, not wanting to miss the show, you all raced down the waterfront walkway to find a good place with a view. What about here? Cole peered across the rails into the distance and shot her a thumbs up. It was relatively quiet, isolated, and you could see the skyscrapers. That was a good sign based on where Terry thought the event was. Yes, this should work just fine. She stopped to catch her breath, her hands on her knees. Miranda leaned against the wall between establishments as she recovered. Cole took a moment to breathe as well, stretching his spine back. He looked up at the sky in wonder and let out a relieved sigh. Think we missed anything?
No way.
Not a chance. Nothing's happening, and we can't be so late that we missed everything. Maybe it'll start soon. You felt excited. You thought this was kind of a silly. You were nervous. Felt pretty laid back. Yeah, it was exciting. The spontaneity of the whole thing, combined with the amazement of fireworks, was a recipe for you to be bursting with anticipation. It couldn't start soon enough. Terry led Miranda to sit down on the oval slabs along the path. Miranda took a seat and began tapping her knees together while she waited. Terry, meanwhile, crouched more than... Oh my God! You motherfucker! Bro, I am tired of this fucking thing flying by me. I'm losing my shit. It disappears so fucking fast. Bro, this shit disappears so fucking fast. Motherfucker. Something seemed to strike Cove as he tried unsuccessfully to hide a smile. Wearing beachwear in the middle of the city, in the dark, while waiting for a fireworks show was clearly the joke of the day for him. Cove snorted once and then looked back up to the sky. Oh, fireworks! A flash lit up the sky with a brilliant green. Your eyes flew off the building in the distance and silently watched with bated breath. You heard a second boom and a red firework lit up the sky. Ooh, the show is starting. It's so pretty. They came running over to get close by, positively beaming. Terry pressed herself to the waterfront fence, getting as close as physically possible without just going swimming again. More fireworks went off, shooting out of hundreds of tiny, sparkling lights. The colors stood out starkly against the dark of night. The biggest ones washed your surrounding with their hue, turning your world blue, then red, and then golden. Did I deliver or did I deliver? That's right, Terry. Miranda's eyes glittered, and she lightly bumped Terry with her hip. Good job, Miranda. Terry stumbled at the frilly nudge, but was pleased with the compliment. She grinned back. Miranda lightly swung her hips the opposite way to give you a bump as well. It was friendly and soft. We did it! Aren't they? They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so fucking cute. I adore them. Adore. You gave her a little push and turn with a laugh. You were pleased. You were glad. You were uncomfortable. You were pleased. Yes. Yes. Go stared up to the sky with wonder while Terry squealed in joy after a series of especially grand explosions. Miranda pointed to one that was shooting up and then gasped when it bloomed and turned into a huge sphere of violet light. Baxter smiled in appreciation. It was good to see your friends in high spirits. The rest of the group huddled around the railing to take in the show as closely as possible. Miranda stood close by. Terry's hands gripped at the top. Cove laid his arms across it while leaning forward, and Baxter rested on his elbows on the rail, putting his back towards the fireworks. He seemed to have more fun watching the others than the actual show. Ooh! She pointed out a golden firework and beamed. That's so cool! Terry held up a hand for a high five, and Miranda obliged her. Terry whooped and shot you a smile. What color do you think the next one will be? Without giving Baxter a chance, Cove answered immediately. Green. It was orange. Baxter chuckled. but wasn't interested in calling Cove out for being wrong.
Hmm.
Is that your favorite color? Green. Oh God, Baxter. 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 Baxter, don't you fucking start, Baxter. Don't you do it.
That's...
It's one of them. Oh my God. I think that's nice. Oh my God, you're flirting. Maybe you're not, but you're flirting. Oh boy. I think that's nice. It matches you. Ah. And is yours black? That's one of them. Oh shit. Cole smirked just a little and left the conversation there. You stood next to the... I'm standing next to Cove, bitch. Cove looked away from the fireworks and grinned at you. Bitch, if we don't kiss. He was so glad to be spending time with you and tilted his head at a spectacular multicolored firework above. I think that's been my favorite one so far. He shot you another look and nodded, wanting you to move up closer in front of him. Ah, you can see the night lights reflected on the water. You rested your arm on Cove's shoulder. Yes, you leaned your body against Cove. You rested against his side and let yourself relax. He felt solid and sturdy beside you. It was comfortable. You took a moment to watch him and the fireworks reflected in his eyes. Cove grinned like a kid. Cove's dream drifted from the show of dazzling lights straight at you, and he sighed dreamily. You didn't know when you last seen him so blissful. The spectacle continued to up the ante by bringing more fireworks out at a time. The colors danced across the sky and reflected over the water. You reached out a hand and watched as it was tinted green with a big boom sounded, while a big boom sounded. Fireworks were a normal summer tradition, but this was admittedly an unconventional approach. Showing up in the city last minute to watch a display from a technically private event, that made this feel special in a way that just planning to go to a public fire show never would. Terry's idea may not have left you with a lot of time to prepare, but it sure led to a unique situation. It was clear this was an unforgettable night. As the finale sounded, blazing the sky with an unbelievable beauty, you remember thinking that there might never be a night exactly like this one again. Not for the rest of your life. You planned to hold on to the feeling you had in the moment for as long as you could. Ah! I love it. Oh my God. We're going to save. Yes. We are going to save that. Oh my God. This was so fucking cute. Let me exit this out. Oh, let me quit this. Yes, we're gonna fucking quit. We're gonna fucking quit. Boom. Hello. Let me see. Where's that? Where's my camera? I don't know. We're going to turn that second camera off because I don't fucking need it right now. Cam, bam, bam. There we go. Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging with me. This was fun. You know I love doing my little reading time. You know what I'm saying? I love doing it. This was such a good stream. I'm going to be uploading this to, matter of fact, I'm going to stop the recording because I am recording. But I'm going to be uploading this to the tube of you. Probably tomorrow. Because tonight it's 8:30 and I'm rather fucking done. I streamed a fucking lot today and I am exhausted, but I had a lot of fun. And thank you all so much for the support, the love. Oh, you are so welcome. I will be back tonight because you know we got to play Monopoly Go, bitch. So I will see you between 10 and 11 tonight. Thank you all so much. You are amazing and I'm so glad I got to be here. Thank you for helping me help my inner child. Good night, everybody. See you. Oh my God, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Yeah. Good night.